Before going to drama, please subscribe my channel. Thank you. At the beginning of drama, Emma was practicing her ritual in the mountains, but her opposing energy was so powerful that she had to use all her strength to defeat it. Suddenly, due to excessive use of energy, Emma disappeared and opened her eyes in a bathtub filled with blood. Her uncle saw her and angrily shouted, accusing her of acting. Emma didn't understand anything, but when she counted the fingers, she realized the life story of this girl. As soon as she stepped outside, she told him that there is no need act anymore, your real daughter had returned, so there was no need me anymore. Emma revealed the truth, that her uncle had only adopted her because the sages had predicted that if their biological daughter didn't return home within 18 years, a great disaster would occur. Now that 18 years had passed, they were throwing her out. However, Emma firmly declared that she wouldn't leave the house. Angry, her uncle threatened to kick her out. Emma warned that if she left, their lives would be ruined. Just then, her uncle felt a sharp pain in his chest. The assistant rushed to give him heart medicine, but Emma opened her magic eyes and checked his condition and says that the problem was not with his heart, but his lungs, and if he didn't get surgery soon, he would die within a month. Furious, her uncle ordered the assistant to call guards and threw her out, but Emma walked out on her own. On the way, the assistant handed her a card worth 1 million, but she refused, saying she wanted to live a simple life. Before leaving, she advised the driver to stay away from trees while driving. After this, she suddenly received a video call. A woman on the other end angrily shouted that trusting Emma had caused her a huge loss, and now she must pay 10 million. Emma was confused about who this woman was. Then, it hit her. She was in the body of someone who used to be a famous star. After Emma's true identity was exposed, everyone turned against her, and the movie she was working on also flopped. She had to pay 10 million, but there was no money in her account. She tried to stop assistant car, but it just passed by. On the other hand, assistant suddenly remembered Emma's words when the weather worsened, "Stay away from trees." Just then, a huge tree was about to fall, but he turned the car at the right moment, avoiding a major accident. His uncle called him smart, but when his assistant revealed that he took the precaution because of Emma's warning, his uncle got angry. Soon, his uncle's health deteriorated. The doctors confirmed that his heart was fine, but he had a severe lung condition. If he didn't undergo emergency surgery, his life would be in danger. Assistant began to suspect that Emma could actually see the future, but his uncle still refused to believe it. Nevertheless, assistant decided to keep an eye on Emma. Meanwhile, Emma was walking down the street when Amy splashed water on her with her sports car. Amy mocked her, saying, "You were thrown out of the house because you were just an adopted daughter." Emma used her powers to see the future and said, "Spend time with your brother. He's going to die in an hour." Amy, enraged, retorted, "I don't have a brother." But Emma advised her to ask her mother for the truth. Furious, Amy was about to slap Emma, but Emma grabbed her hand and made a deal. If Amy's brother was really in trouble and she saved him, then Amy would have to reward her. Amy mocked Emma, saying she was doing all this just for money. However, she still accepted the deal. If Emma's prediction turned out to be false, she would have to apologize in front of everyone. Amy called her mother and asked if she was their biological daughter. Her mother replied yes, but Emma quickly grabbed the phone, turned on the speaker, and asked if Amy wasn't actually adopted. Hearing this, Amy's mother panicked and finally admitted the truth. Amy had been adopted from a train station. Amy was shocked. Emma then asked if there had been another child at the station. Her mother revealed that there was another boy who had a bracelet with the name Jet on it. Amy's friend mentioned that the same kind of bracelet belonged to Leo, a top actor with millions of fans. Suddenly, Amy remembered Emma's prediction, that her brother would die in an hour. Panicked, Amy called Leo, but he didn't recognize her, and his manager told him to block the number. Amy became even more anxious and screamed at Emma, saying that if anything happened to Leo, it would be her fault. Staying calm, Emma said she had already made the prediction, It was now Amy's responsibility to save him. Just then, Amy's friend mentioned that Leo was attending a secret charity event today. Amy panicked, saying it was impossible to reach him because only Leo's team knew the event's location. Finally, an idea struck her. She turned to Emma and said, "If you can see the future, then you should be able to see Leo's exact location too." Emma replied that for that, she needed a picture of Leo without makeup. Amy quickly showed her a clear photo, and Emma used her powers to see Leo's exact location. Amy kept calling Leo repeatedly, but Leo angrily warned her that if she called again, he would file a police complaint. Amy tried to explain, but Leo refused to listen. Just then, Emma took the phone and warned Leo that if he didn't change his car's route, he would end up in a dangerous situation. Leo recognized Emma's voice and called her a liar before hanging up. However, it suddenly started raining, and Leo's manager gets a call and caller said urged him to reach the event as soon as possible, or his contract could be at risk. Frustrated, Leo decided to take a shortcut, despite his manager warning that it was dangerous. Laughing, Leo said, "That fangirl was just trying to scare us." At first, everything seemed fine, but suddenly, their car got stuck in the mud. As soon as they stepped out, a massive landslide occurred, burying everyone under the debris. When Amy tried to message Leo, she realized that he had blocked her number. By nightfall, breaking news spread: Leo was missing, and his car had been found buried under the rubble. Amy rushed to the accident site, but security guards stopped her because she wasn't wearing safety gear. The rescue team informed her that Leo's body hadn't been found yet. Amy turned to Emma and asked if Leo was still alive. Emma confirmed that he was there, but time was running out. Just then, reporters started questioning Emma, accusing her of trying to involve herself in Leo's family matters. Angry, Amy snapped at the reporters and said, "Emma is here to save Leo, not to gossip." Leo was trapped under the rocks, calling for help, but no one could hear his voice. Frustrated, Amy demanded Emma to tell her exactly where Leo was. Emma confidently stated that her calculations were never wrong. However, the rescue team refused to let her go in, as the rain was about to get heavier, increasing the risk of another landslide. Meanwhile, people on the live stream started mocking Emma, calling her a clout-chasing girl. The reporter also taunted her. Amy began to doubt Emma and called Leo's agency. The agency angrily replied that they were also searching for Leo and told her to stop calling and disturbing them. Now, the instructor gave Emma only 2 minutes. If she couldn't find Leo within that time, they would forcibly remove her from the site. Without wasting time, Emma took out her magical compass and tried to track Leo's location. The live viewers mocked her again, saying, "Is this some kind of drama?" But within moments, Emma pointed to a specific spot and declared that Leo was trapped under the rocks. At first, the rescue team refused to believe her, saying, "If someone is buried under the rocks, their chances of survival are very low." However, Emma countered, "Low chances don't mean he's dead." Finally, the rescue team started removing the rocks, and after some time, Leo's hand became visible. They quickly pulled Leo out and rushed him to the hospital. Now, everyone who had doubted Emma started praising her, saying, "Emma is truly brilliant." At the hospital, the operation was successful, but Leo didn't regain consciousness. Amy started panicking. Emma suggested performing acupuncture, a traditional Chinese therapy, but Amy was scared and tried to stop her. Emma firmly stated, if Leo doesn't wake up soon, he might be paralyzed for life. Emma performs acupuncture therapy on Leo, causing him to cough up blood. However, this is normal because his body adjusts to the correct position and he starts feeling lighter. As soon as he regains consciousness, the first thing he sees is Emma. He says, "Don't tell me you saved my life." Emma replies, not just once, but twice. However, Leo refuses to believe her. He thinks Emma is only doing this for publicity. Then, Leo looks at Amy and angrily says, "So you're my private fan? I hate you." Amy tries to explain that she is his sister and that she came looking for him. But Leo doesn't believe her and says, "Enough. She is not my sister." Emma and Amy try to convince him, but he assumes they are scammers. At that moment, Amy shows him a special bracelet. Instead of believing her, Leo gets even angrier and shouts, "How dare you touch my bracelet?" Then Emma pulls out the real bracelet and says, "This is your actual bracelet, and the one Amy has is proof that she is your sister." Along with that, Amy shows him the red flower-shaped birthmark on her hand. Now, Leo is completely convinced that Amy is truly his sister. He becomes emotional and hugs Amy tightly. Amy starts crying as well. Leo then promises, "I will never leave my sister alone again." Emma jokingly reminds Amy about her fee since she saved Kim, Leo's, life. Amy laughs and hands her the money. However, Leo gets upset and says, "Is this all my life is worth?" So, instead of just money, he decides to gift Emma a villa. Emma refuses and says, "You should gift this villa to your sister instead." But Leo smirks and says, "My sister? In such a small villa? No way. I will buy her an entire island." Soon, Emma becomes the talk of the town. Amy checks her phone and sees that Emma is trending on social media. People are calling her a future predictor. Amy suggests you should start doing live shows and tell people about their future. You can make a lot of money this way. Emma moves into her new villa and starts her new life. However, in the beginning, people don't trust her. They assume she is just someone who wastes people's money. The first client. One day, a man named Fu joins Emma's live show. He explains that his grandfather repeatedly appears in his dreams, showing him burned papers. Emma accurately reveals that his grandfather had unfulfilled wish. Emma suggests a remedy to Fu. He must buy a black bamboo and burn it. If the remedy works, he can pay later, otherwise it will be free. That night, when Fu goes to sleep, his grandfather visits him one last time and says, "From now on, I will not trouble you." The next day, Fu joins Emma's live session and thanks her. Slowly, people begin to trust Emma. Emma's new client is Kira. She asks, "When will I get pregnant?" After doing her calculations, Emma replies, "It will be very difficult for you to conceive in this lifetime." Hearing this, Ivy starts crying. But then, Emma notices a jet pendant around her neck. Ivy explains that she got it from a temple where a master told her to wear it to increase her chances of pregnancy. Emma scoffs, "Wearing a pendant won't make you pregnant." However, Ivy argues, "But my friend wore the same pendant and got pregnant." Emma senses dark energy in the pendant and warns Ivy to remove it immediately. She explains, "If you conceive while wearing this pendant, the baby might be influenced by evil forces, and even your life could be in danger." Ivy refuses to believe Emma and calls her friend to prove her wrong. Her friend is completely fine and is about to give birth soon. Angry, Ivy shouts, "You tried to scare me. I won't pay you and will file a complaint with the police." Soon after, Emma's live account gets blocked. Just then, Ivy receives a call from the hospital. Her friend's condition has become critical, and doctors warn there is a high risk that the mother may not survive childbirth. Shocked, Ivy finally realizes that Emma was right. Later, Emma sits with Amy and sighs, "What do I do now? My account is blocked and I have no way left." Amy laughs and says, "You're like a sorceress. Figure something out yourself." At that moment, Ivy sends a personal message to Emma. She apologizes and asks Emma to come to the hospital. Emma and Amy immediately reach the hospital to help Kira. As soon as they reach there, Kira looks at them in panic and tells them that her friend's condition is very critical. Emma starts investigating deeply to understand the situation and finally saves her friend's life. The doctor tells that now the mother is safe, but the child will not be able to survive for long. Hearing this, everyone gets worried and starts asking Emma for help. Emma says that she has to meet the person who gave Kira that pendant. Kira immediately removes the pendant from her neck and tells that the person lives between a village and mountains, due to which it will be difficult to find him. Emma says that no matter who he is, she will find that person. Amy also agrees to go with her. Then Leo also comes there. Emma is surprised to see him and asks why he has come here. Leo smiles and says that he just protect her sister, so he came. Amy says that he was actually saying that it would be dangerous for us to go alone, so he wants to come along. Leo asks Emma why she has taken such a big bag. Emma tells him that it contains a skull. Leo gets scared hearing this. Emma jokingly says that just now you were saying that you have come to protect us and now you are scared. Leo starts making excuses that he just wanted to see if they are scared or not. Then everyone gets in the car and heads towards the mountain village. As they move inside, Leo feels the most scared. Emma and Amy start making fun of him. Emma says that if he is feeling so scared, then he can go back and sit in the car. Leo nervously says that he is not scared, but he has to gather some courage before going inside. Then he suddenly grabs Emma and Amy's hand and pulls them inside. Inside they meet a mysterious woman, Wang Ma. Wang Ma says that if they want to know anything about the pregnancy, they can come inside, otherwise they should leave immediately. Amy teases Emma by lying that yes, Emma wants to know when she will get pregnant. Wang Ma asks about their relationship. Amy laughs and replies that she is Emma's sister and Emma and Leo are having an affair. Hearing this, a woman standing there gets shocked and says that she recognizes Leo, as her daughter is a big fan of his. She questions that if he is unmarried, how can Emma be pregnant? Leo immediately makes an excuse that he is a famous actor and he has to keep his personal life secret. The woman says that she will definitely tell this to her daughter. Wang Ma stops everyone from quarreling and says that they have come here to pray, so pay attention. Then she asks about their wishes one by one. Emma also starts acting by lying. Wang Ma then begins chanting mantras and continues the mysterious magical process. Emma, Amy, and Leo reached Wang Ma, where they found the jade pendant. Emma asked if this pendant could really cause pregnancy, but as soon as she used her powers, she realized that Wang Ma was actually an evil spirit. Emma revealed her true face to everyone, which scared everyone and they ran away. The evil spirit caught Amy and said that her blood is special, so she wants to drink it. Emma offered her blood without fear, but Leo tried to stop her. Emma assured him that she knew what she was doing. As soon as the evil spirit drank the blood, she became happy that now she would become immortal, but suddenly she started getting confused and her condition worsened. Emma revealed that it was not her blood, but chicken blood. She had already understood that the evil spirit would play a trick. After this, Emma took out her magic sword and destroyed the evil spirit. Then they all soon reached the hospital, where a plea was made to save the life of Kira's friend's child. Emma told that they have broken the power of the evil spirit, but there is still another soul inside the child, which needs to be got rid of. Kira's friend was ready to save her child's life at any cost. Emma tried to drive out the soul from the child using her powers, but failed at first. Then she used her most powerful mantra power, due to which the child suddenly started crying, which was a sign that his soul had returned. Everyone thanked Emma. Kira expressed concern that she was also wearing this same pendant, but Emma explained to her that she need not worry because she is safe with the blessings of her ancestors. Emma told her that she will be pregnant after a few years and gave her a special book to be a good mother. Emma returned to her normal life, but people on the live stream were trying to defame her. Then Kira came live and started telling everyone the truth. Hearing this, all the audience were shocked and accepted their mistake. Now they started respecting Emma by calling her Lady Master. Emma was very happy with this change. Later, when she came out with Amy, some people recognized her and ran to get autographs. Emma happily gave autographs to everyone. Amy joked that now her fan following is increasing and she will need an agent. Emma laughingly refused. Then a woman, who earlier disliked her, was surprised to see her suddenly. Amy shouted at her and said that now no one will say hateful things. Amy joked that Emma was becoming very famous, but the manager taunted that this fame was only for a few days and no one would take her back in the entertainment industry. Emma ignored it and asked him to focus on his new model. The manager proudly said that soon James would become a big star. During this conversation, Emma noticed a black energy on James's forehead and advised him to avoid enemies. But James angrily accused her and the manager pushed Emma, insulting her by calling her unlucky. Emma warned that if they did not listen to her, they would have to face danger. The manager angrily left with James, while Amy explained to Emma that the manager only cares about money and she should stop worrying about him now. Later, when James was in the dressing room and his makeup was going on, suddenly something strange happened. In a few minutes, his whole body turned into an old man's body. The manager panicked and took her to the hospital, but the doctors could not do anything. Then she came to Emma for help. Emma was shocked and said that not even a full day had passed and she came so soon to ask for help. The manager said that they had no other way. When Emma went to see James, he had turned into an old man and was crying and apologizing. Emma forbade him to call her sister and asked how all this happened. The manager told the whole incident and Emma guessed that this was the work of an evil spirit. She said that it is not possible for a normal person to grow old so quickly. Hearing this, the manager got scared and started asking if there was a ghost inside James. Emma explained that it was not a ghost, but an evil spirit. Emma tried to use her powers, but there was no effect. Then she told that there is an evil animal spirit in James's body, a snake spirit, which is increasing his age rapidly. At first, no one believed it, but Emma explained that just like humans have evil spirits inside them, animals can also have evil spirits. After this, they went to G's resting room to see him, where Emma started investigating. And she guessed that someone must have intentionally dropped something there, which could be a kind of poison. Just then, James's friend came there, on seeing whom James hid. His friend found him and started encouraging him and said that he will get well soon. But the manager shouted in anger and asked him to go outside and practice. He refused and said that he will help James. Emma told that they have to drink a special wine, which can eliminate the animal spirit inside James. The friend immediately brought wine, but it did not have any effect on James. The manager started shouting angrily at Emma. Then Emma looked closely at the friend's hands and understood that all this happened because of her. James refused to believe this and said that his friend could never do this because he had just come from the hospital. Emma said that he himself can see why his friend came from the hospital. After this, Emma suddenly made a cut on the friend's hand, due to which the energy came out of both the bodies and their roles got reversed. James started looking completely old, while his friend became normal. Then James realized that his friend had done all this intentionally because that evil energy had completely taken over him. He needed another body to escape, so he did black magic on his own friend. The manager started shouting at the friend in anger and fired him from the debut. Then he thanked Emma and said that now she does not need to repay any debt. Emma became happy to hear this. After this, Emma's adoptive dad was telling his assistant that recently Emma's live viewers have decreased, so they will increase her viewers with the help of their broadcast channel. But Emma should not know about this. The assistant agreed to help. Then Emma came on live with Leo, where her viewers were increasing rapidly and people were praising her a lot. Emma was finding it strange why suddenly people were hyping her so much. Then a woman joined the live chat, whom Emma had seen earlier. She was the same woman whom she had met in the mountains and who had said that her daughter was a big fan of Emma. The woman told crying that her daughter was haunted by evil spirits and she was asking Emma for help. Emma used her powers and saw that the girl's soul was completely lost. It was necessary to find her within 7 days. Emma agreed to help, and the woman immediately made an advance payment. After this, Emma went to meet her adoptive dad, where she brought a gift for him and wanted to thank him for his broadcast support. Also, she asked him for the help of an assistant. But Dad lied and said that he did not help anyone and why would he help her? Emma got permission to take the assistant with her. Before leaving, Dad said that she should be careful. Emma joked that it seems he is caring about her too much. But Dad said that he was worried about his assistant and not Emma. Emma gave him a book before leaving. After this, as soon as they reached the hospital, Emma took out her magical compass. Slowly, she started seeing evil spirits all around there. She understood that this place is full of evil energy. Assistant was scared after the mysterious deaths of people, but after a lot of struggle, he finally found the soul of the girl. But the soul was surrounded by an evil spirit and assistant's help was needed to free it. Then Emma captured the evil spirit in a bottle with her powers. After capturing the evil spirit, Leo breathed a sigh of relief and joked about how easy this task was for them. Assistant was also very happy. Emma put the girl's soul in a pendant, and when they reached home, they put the pendant on the girl. This made her completely fine. Emma thanked Emma and invited her to her birthday party. After knowing about the party, Emma said that she would not stay long, to which Assistant agreed. Leo then started flirting with Emma, to which Emma jokingly asked him why he was behaving so strangely. Leo realized that Emma did not understand inside jokes, so he directly asked if Emma would celebrate New Year with him. Emma said why should he celebrate with her? He can spend this special time with his lost sister. Leo thought about how he could convince her, then made an excuse that his sister was going out with friends and he would be lonely, so he would need her to give him company. Later, Emma arrived at her grandma's birthday party, where Daisy, who was Uncle Wang's real daughter, was present. Daisy was busy preparing for the party, but as soon as she saw Emma, she tried to humiliate her. She taunted her by asking why she was wearing such ordinary clothes and whether she was here to work as a waiter. Meanwhile, Leo came and clarified that Emma has come here with her adoptive dad to celebrate her grandma's birthday. Daisy was shocked to see Leo, as she was a big fan of his. She immediately ran to hug him, but Leo stopped her and asked Emma to apologize. Daisy angrily said that she is the real daughter of this house and will not apologize to anyone. Leo warned her that her attitude can put her in trouble, but Daisy said arrogantly that she does not need to be afraid of anyone. Emma looked at Daisy closely and asked her if she had harmed a black cat a few days ago. Daisy was shocked to hear this because she really did it. She started lying, but Emma gave her a spell and told her to keep it with her. But Daisy threw away the spell and said that she does not believe in all these superstitions and Emma might be doing black magic. She called herself a modern girl and said that she doesn't believe in all this. Grandma came to the party and was very happy to see Emma. Then she saw Leo and jokingly asked if she found a husband so soon. Emma immediately clarified that he is not her husband. Grandma jokingly asked when will she bring the marriage certificate. Emma laughed and said that they are not even dating. Leo smiled and said that if Grandma wants, he is ready to date, but Emma might have a problem with it. Emma did not respond. Daisy started speaking in between, which angered Grandma and she scolded her. Daisy complained that Grandma always takes Emma's side and ignores her. Grandma strictly told her that she needs to learn manners, as she is becoming rude day by day. She compared Emma to her and said that she has good manners. Later, Daisy goes to her room in anger and starts telling herself that she is the real daughter of this house, but still she is not made to feel like that. Daisy always felt ignored as Emma got all the love and attention in the family. In her room, a mysterious black cat appeared and offered to help her get revenge. Scared, Daisy tried to run, but the cat's evil spirit entered her body, taking control. Meanwhile, Emma gifted Grandma a special necklace that could keep evil spirits away. Grandma promised to wear it always. But when Daisy, now controlled by the evil spirit, went to her, she saw the necklace and knew she couldn't harm her. She tricked Grandma into taking it off and then attacked her. At the family gathering, everyone noticed Grandma was missing. Worried, Emma went to check and found her unconscious with a cat mask on her face. Realizing the black cat had possessed Daisy, Emma and the others tried to stop her. The evil spirit started absorbing the souls of the guests, but Emma, Leo, and Amy fought back. They captured the black cat and sealed its powers inside another cat. Once free from the spirit, Daisy realized her mistake and apologized. Grandma forgave her, and she also made peace with Emma. In the end, Emma decided to restart her acting career, with Leo and Amy supporting her. Without any dramatic revenge or dangerous fights, this story ended here. If you like video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.